Hi, Jen here from Jen Michelle Coaching. Today I want to talk about, are you the type of woman that likes to take on projects? Meaning, do you like to save men? And for those of you new to my channel, I would love to invite you to subscribe. I release a video Sundays of each week. And I see this phenomenon, quite often, where a woman will have the best of intentions, which is to help a man be better, do better, and she will really have his best interest at heart, but at the same time, she is not willing to accept him for where he is right now, rather is open to him based off of his potential. And so there a cycle starts to ensue where we become willing to take less than what we deserve with the hopes that things are going to change and improve over time based off the modifications that we make. And when you really step back and think about this dynamic, it is not sustainable in any way. Because at the end of the day, it's not our job to save, fix, tweak, or improve somebody. It's our job to simply be as we are, see if the other person is capable of being a good match, of really showing up for us in a way that we truly desire to have in a relationship, and to let go of trying to make anything different or make anything better based off what you think could be enhanced. Because men will resist this over time. Perhaps in the very beginning stages, he'll like the attention and he'll like the tweaking and the just doting and some of that special attention. But one thing that women will often get mixed up on is when we are nurturing a man in that way, it's a very maternal energy, and maternal energy is masculine energy. This is the energy that we want to save for young children and for supporting people that, can't care for themselves. But when it comes to a grown man who you are in a relationship with, this is not a sustainable, attractive energy. It ends up killing that magnetism and attraction that makes him feel like a man and really want to step up and do the work required to woo you and move the relationship forward. And this is in regards to any stage, whether it's the early stages of dating, long-term, or in a marriage. After recognizing that you may have this tendency to want to step in or swoop in and do some saving, the next step involved is to do the opposite. Simply let this man be as he is and decide, again, over time, if this is a situation that is going to meet your needs or not. And as you allow a man to step in and figure his life out, then you start to bring out a very different side of him. You start to inspire the best in him because he no longer feels forced to do it. And as I've talked about in many of my videos, men really just need the total freedom to choose what's best for them. And then we get to decide from an empowered space if that's in alignment with what we truly want. Because when we make the assumption, even if it's with the best of intentions, that we may know better than him, or that we can take care of it more efficiently, or we have the best idea to help him get out of a rut, then he loses that motivation to do anything with it because it wasn't his idea and he didn't have that internal drive to formulate that idea and put it and to really execute it all on his own. And so it makes the momentum die down, and then all of a sudden the dynamic starts to shift over time to we're starting to pull him and try to make him do things that ultimately he doesn't want to do. Number 3, examine the discomfort you feel in regards to letting go and putting yourself first and not taking on a project or trying to save a man, and instead taking care of yourself in this way where you're giving that energy and priority to you. So examine any discomforts or old beliefs that make you feel like you're being selfish, or you're not being a good person, or you're not, loving others in the right way by honoring and taking care of the woman that you are and supporting you being your best self. So notice if it's really easy for you to give to a man and to tell him what needs to happen and to bend over backwards to help him execute it. And notice if you're not able to do that same thing for yourself. And I invite you to slow yourself down enough when you catch it to really explore the belief systems that, really formulated that story. When you were a child, were you told you were selfish if you put yourself first, or if you did what you wanted to do? And ask yourself if that's still serving you as an adult, because one of the most beautiful things that we can do is fill up our own tank and then let others be around us when we are in our authentic joy, in our own authentic happiness, knowing that we know exactly what's necessary to meet our own needs, and we invite others to be in our joyful presence. That's actually a gift that we can give a man that will magnetize and draw him so close to you and really enhance the attraction and intimacy. So if these are some areas that you need support, I would love to invite you to check out my site at jenmichellecoaching.com. I have a new group program that will be coming out in the next month or so. I invite you to sign up on the wait list, and I will release more details soon. Have a great day and talk to you soon.